gotta start this out is Beanie Melo.
Man, Melo, go home.
Beanie Melo.
Melo, go home.
So I don't know if those out there saw it, but there was a video today that surfaced across the timeline that this man Melo in Lifetime Fitness again, getting up mid-range jumpers with a beanie on. Beanie Melo, I guess that's the last stage. Past Hoodie Melo, the evolved form, the final form is Beanie Melo.
You ever seen A Christmas Story?
No.
Melo look like... I'm fucking yelling, G. Melo hella dude. Melo was looking like Ralphie Parker, man, for real.
Beanie Melo.
Look, you ain't never seen A Christmas? Look, it's when like the kid's tongue was stuck to the pole.
You funny as hell.
G, this Melo. G, this Melo, G.
You funny as
G, this
hell.
is Melo, G. G, this is Melo, G. Okay, I'm gonna put Melo face on that. G, Melo was looking like Ralphie Parker, G.
Come on, G.
Melo was looking like Ralphie Parker, G.
Nah, but seriously though, Melo did look in shape. He looked in shape.
Man,
like
Melo go home.
I'm saying, G, like he looked in shape, G. Again,
Melo going out sad, G.
Again, bro, I think Melo could give you one more moment, G.
I've seen more video of Carmelo Anthony working out this year than I've seen him on a basketball court
G,
in the NBA.
That man was in a Rockets uniform for 10 games.
Like I said, I've seen more video of him playing basketball on Twitter than I've seen this man on an NBA court. All right, go home, Melo.
Nah, G, I think
home, Melo.
Nah, bro, I really
G,
think Melo got
home,
one more
Melo.
moment, G. I think
Melo
got
no
one
more
more moment,
moments.
G. He got one more moment, bro.
No,
one
G.
more. He can give us
No,
one more moment,
G.
bro.
Melo had a spark when he started, but now you're just
Nah,
garbage.
G.
All right? I
Give us
respect.
one more
No,
moment,
look.
G. Melo could give us
look,
one
I
more
love
moment,
Melo.
G.
I love Melo. But the same way I wanted D Wade to retire, because I don't want to watch mediocrity. I don't want to watch mediocrity from these stars, G. Like Vince Carter, G. These like 10. G,
been decent,
G,
though,
to
G.
these 10-year-olds.
It's been quality,
To
though,
these
G.
10-year-olds, Vince Carter is an old stretch small forward.
But
G.
we've had this conversation. Vince Carter was never a superstar.
Yeah, that's not the point.
I'm saying it's a different level between Vince Carter, Dwayne Wade, Carmelo Anthony. It's different levels to that.
No, Carmelo Anthony below Vince Carter.
I don't even get up and walk out on happy hour. But what the fuck? What? Hold on, wait, stop this. You think Vince Carter's a better basketball player than Carmelo Anthony?
Yeah.
You're wild.
One can't get a job right now and one can.
Because did they deem the man to be a bad teammate?
Melo was on the Hawks, G.
They cut Melo. They deemed the man to
cut Melo and signed Vince Carter.
Because Melo has been
No,
blackballed.
G.
Vince Carter is not a better basketball player than fucking Carmelo Anthony.
Not right now.
Never
but his
was.
whole career,
No,
yeah.
he wasn't. When did he do
Vince
better
Carter
than
had a
Melo
better career than Melo.
No, he didn't.
Vince Carter did have a better career
No,
than
he
Melo.
didn't.
Yes, he did.
Melo was like 11-time All-Star.
I still feel like Vince Carter had a better career.
No,
than
he
Melo.
didn't.
Yes, he did.
He dunked better. That's it.
I kind of disagree with that. What did Melo really prove?
Get to conference finals and had an epic matchup with Kobe.
Once.
Fuck you mean?
Once.
Fuck you mean?
Once.
When he had a good team, you saw what he did with it.
That's like Dame level.
Vince never got there.
Melo is T-Mac heavy.
Dame had a better career than Vince. He's gonna have one. Doesn't have one right now, but he's gonna have one.
I don't want to hear Gunna. When he does,
Okay.
we can talk about
That's
that.
fair.
Melo and Vince,
No, you're
they
wild.
both retired though. They both retired. They just don't know it.
No, you're
I
wild.
wish Vince would retire, G.
Nah, G. Vince got more to give, G. Vince got more to
No,
give.
he
to
don't,
the
bro.
youth, G.
No, he
Vince
don't.
got more to give. He was decent with the Hawks this year. Like,
G.
did you watch any Hawks
Vince's
games
career
this
point
year?
per game is gonna be
It's
like
gonna be
13.
trash.
It's gonna be like 13.3.
What
G.
is it right now? Actually,
Vince
what
go
is
home,
Vince Carter's
bro.
career average right now?
Vince Carter should have retired in 2011.
You're wild, G.
Go back and look at his numbers,
You're
and I bet you they
G.
dropped
He
off in
should've retired
2011. Go back.
G,
Vince
you're
Carter should
wild.
have retired in 2011.
You're wild, G.
Look, I respect Vince.
Vince Carter's career averages are
Vince Carter-
17.2.
Exactly,
4.4,
bro. He
3.2.
ruined that shit.
Nah,
Vince
he ain't
Carter,
been an
G,
All-Star
go
since
home, G.
2007.
Exactly, like I
You
said,
said
he should have retired in 2011.
Nah,
G.
G, he was giving you
No,
what?
bro, go
He was
home.
giving you
If Vince Carter-
14 in 2011.
If Vince Carter retires in 2011, his career point per game average is probably like 23. That shit is 17 right now.
I'm saying, G, he had more quality basketball to give, though, G. He wasn't trash these years, bro.
No, and Vince Carter's better than Melo.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, he is not.
Yes, he is. You want
Look
to
at his peak year. There's nowhere close to Melo.
Number one, he's better than Melo because he lasted longer than Melo.
That don't mean you better, G.
He's better. No.
Kevin Willis
and-
outlasted everybody.
No, and even his prime numbers are comparable to Melo.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No,
G.
they're not.
You can't argue Melo was on a winning team. Vince Carter was on teams that was going to the conference finals.
No, he wasn't. What team? What the fuck? Vince Carter team went to conference finals?
The Nets ain't get to the conference finals.
No, not with Vince Carter did. That's a lie.
I gotta go back.
They got there before he came there.
I know they got to the finals before he came
and
there.
they won 44
but I thought they got
games
to a
with
conference
the man.
finals with him.
No, they won 44 games. I don't even think Kenya was there at that point. I think
No,
he
he
was
wasn't?
gone.
Okay, well,
It
never
was
mind.
like him and RJ. If I'm not him, RJ and Kid. I think he
back.
won like 40. They won like 44 games.
Let me go back.
No, bro. Melo's years go like this. They
Okay.
go
All right.
21, 20,
Okay.
26, 28, 25, 22, 28, 25, 25, 26, 22, 28, 27, 24, 21, 22, 16, 13.
They made it to the semis that year, and they lost to the Heat, who won the championship.
Okay.
That's why I thought they made it to the conference finals.
And then Vince Carter.
That's kind of the equivalent of them losing this year.
Who?
Of like any team in the second round this year losing. Like, I mean, you can't really be mad at anybody if they lose this year in the second round.
Can't be mad to who?
At anybody this year if they lose in the second round.
That Heat team wasn't great.
Huh?
That Heat team
That
wasn't
05,
great.
06 team?
That Heat team wasn't great. They was cool.
No,
They had a chance to beat that team.
No, they didn't. They
Come
didn't. They
on,
lost
G.
one. No, they didn't. They only won one game, bro. No, they did not have a chance.
What you mean?
They won one game.
You got Kid and you got Carter out there.
That's not a chance.
Get it done.
Dude. That's not a chance.
Get it done.
That's not
That's
a
like,
chance.
bro.
No,
well,
that
wait.
was Shaq first year in Miami, right?
That was his second year. Shaq wasn't great
No.
in Miami. He was cool.
Come on, man.
Shaq wasn't that
20
damn
and
cold
10
in
still
Miami.
ain't cold.
He was cool.
Jokic
That's not
averaging
Shaq.
20. Jokic averaging 20 and 10, and you sitting up here telling me this man top 5 MVP
He
candidate.
giving you 7 assists though, G. Shaq wouldn't give you no goddamn 7 assists.
So what? He was Shaq.
Come on, G.
You won a ring with Shaq.
Alright, yeah.
So how you gonna do?
He jumped on D Wade back. Did you see Shaq numbers in the goddamn finals? Pitiful.
Yeah, but did you see him in the playoffs though? They
It's
was
cool.
good the whole playoffs.
It's cool.
That's what he's supposed to
It's
do.
cool.
Yeah, no, it wasn't cool.
It's cool.
Stop
And they got
disrespecting
swept
Shaq.
the next year by the Bulls.
Stop disrespecting
They are.
Shaq.
They are the. I think I.
Stop
they
disrespecting
were,
Shaq.
At that point in time, they were like I think the first championship winning team in 50 years to get swept out the playoffs. They got swept the next year by the Bulls.
Disrespectful to Shaq.
How?
I
He
hope
was
when
cool in
Shaq see
Miami.
you, he grab your face and
He was
muff
cool
you.
in Miami.
No, you
Come on, G.
You're disrespectful
So
to
Miami
Shaquille
Shaq was
O'Neal.
hard.
Huh?
So Miami Shaq was hard.
Yes, I watched them games because D-Wade is my favorite player. So yes, Miami Shaq was
cool.
hard. No, Miami Shaq was hard.
He was like the 9th, 10th best player in the
Miami
league.
Shaq was hard. I
He
fuck
was
with
like the
Miami
10th
Shaq.
best player in the league.
That's not hard.
It's cool. It's not Shaq.
Come on, G. Stop that.
Kid at that point in time.
That's like telling me LeBron ain't LeBron right now. Stop that.
I mean, we don't know.
He's
'cause
still
he
top
played
10.
half
He's
the
still
year.
a top 10 player.
You
Stop
struggled to put the man in the top 10.
I struggled, but I'm not gonna disrespect
I mean,
the
but,
man
I mean,
and
yeah.
be like, if he won a championship next year, well, that wasn't really LeBron. He was a little declined. Like, hell no, they won a ring. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
He was the best player on the team until the
He
finals.
wasn't the best player on the team.
He
D
was
Wade, no, he wasn't.
he was the best player on the team until the
No,
finals.
he wasn't. D Wade was the best player on that basketball
He was the best player on the team until the
When
finals.
Shaq came to the team, he
Shaq
said,
had toe issues,
And-
and he ate like eating Big Macs before games.
yeah, so he wasn't the best player on the team.
Nah,
D
he
Wade
was
was
still the
fast
best
as
player
hell
on the
dunking
team.
motherfuckers.
He was still the
no,
best
he
player on the
wasn't.
team.
G.
Yes, he
D Wade ain't been the best. Shaq ain't been the best player on the team since 2003.
D Wade and the refs helped Shaq.
Okay,
All right.
whatever.
That was the
Shaq
worst
ain't been a-
officiated series I've ever seen in my life.
Shaq ain't been the best player on the team since he was booming Roston and Sterovich. Actually, no, Tom McCullough with the Nets. That was the last time he was the best player on the team.
No, you wild.
He wasn't the best player the next year.
You
When
wild.
when they was the year that they lost to the Spurs.
When they got
When they lost to the Spurs the year after. And then when GP and Malone came there, he wasn't the best player on the team no more.
I disagree with
That
that.
reign ended at
I disagree with that.
What?
I disagree with that.
I think Kobe after the three-peat.
I feel like that's a situation where it's like if KD would have stayed in Oklahoma City, and they might have, let's just say they won 1 or 2 rings, but then Russ started getting hurt, and you like, man, I don't really know if I want to keep this motherfucker. Like I'm gonna stick with the more surefire option, which is Kevin Durant, because you know he gonna last longer and he gonna lead you to wins. Jerry West made it clear, like, I'm not keeping you. I'm getting rid of you.
Yeah, because he wasn't the better player.
And he was also older than Kobe.
And he wasn't the
and he
better
had a
player.
toe injury.
And he wasn't the better player.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna
Shaq
I'm not
has
gonna
been
agree with that.
Shaq was Kobe was better than Shaq after 01-02 was the last time Shaq was better than Kobe.
Kobe was
01-02 was the last time.
I give Kobe 04-05.
No, I give Kobe
04-05 was when he was better than Shaq.
No, I give Kobe everything after 01-02 he was better than Shaq.
No.
Everything after that is better than
No,
Shaq.
I'm sorry.
Everything after that.
I can't agree with you on that
So
one.
we gonna disagree.
I mean, that's what we built this platform off
Whatever.
of. I don't agree with that shit though.
We had another Derrick Rose argument today.
Yeah, we did.
I don't even know how that. Did I start that argument today? I think I did.
I don't know. I don't remember. You probably did.
I forgot why I started that argument. I don't know, but people were like, the one thing I realized is like, bro, a lot of people were probably like 10.
Yeah, they don't remember.
Like, half the internet was probably actually 10 years old. It's been that long.
Yeah, they don't really remember. Yeah, DRose was, because even at that point, I was, 18, 19?
Yeah, I was,
18, 19 during that whole, well, actually, I was like 18 to 21, 22 during that whole DRose run.
Yeah. Like, they really don't remember, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, like, you don't remember the pain of, like, I didn't even see DRose get hurt. Because I wasn't watching that game. I was at work. And I was like, oh, it don't matter if I missed that game. I remember looking on my phone and seeing that they was up, right?
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm like driving home. I get on Twitter. I look on Twitter and they send DRose towards Achilles. I'm like, I just speed it home. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, I speeded back to the crib. I got in. I looked at the video. I'm like, no, because that was before you could actually get video on Twitter that fast.
Yeah,
I looked at. All I saw was a Simba meme. G, I was mad as hell. They did that shit so fucking fast. G, I remember the DRose Simba meme. G. So y'all can't disrespect this man DRose, bro.
Nah, bro. I remember that because I remember like I was watching all the playoffs game. I think there was a game before that. I forgot what the game before that, but that was the second game. I think it was a Sunday, right?
It might have been. I was working. I think I was working at like Old Navy or some shit.
I watched the game before that, and then I saw like Sixers. I'm like, I'm not about to watch Iggy lead. I was like, I'm not about to watch Iggy lead the Sixers to a 10-point loss to the Bulls. I'm like,
who else was on that team?
Who
on that Iggy team?
I think Drew Holiday was there. Was Evan Turner there yet? No, I think Evan Turner was still in college.
Okay,
Drew Holiday was there. All I remember is like Drew Holiday, Iggy. I think Lou Will was there.
Okay,
Lou Will might have been there.
What year was that? 2012, 2013?
No, that was 2011. He tore his shit in 2011. If I'm not mistaken. Or was it? No, he was MVP in 2011.
Yeah.
So he tore his shit in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, it was like Iggy, Lou Will, that whole cast. So I remember like.
And the craziest part is, hold on real quick. For everybody out there that don't have context about DRose, that whole series, that whole next season when the season which he tore his ACL, he had just won an MVP. Obviously, you in the home crib, you in the crib, right? Everybody love you. It's excited. We think he gonna get a second one. He gets a couple minor leg injuries and is still playing out there. And Tibbs, I love you, Tibbs, but Tibbs, damn, they killed this man Luol Deng and Derrick Rose. He playing through injuries. They go to the playoffs, and then
it was a turf toe. I think he played on a turf toe. Like they was telling him to sit down. I mean, I think he was a part of that too. He didn't want to like sit down either. But it was a turf toe. He had the turf toe for like 2 weeks before the playoffs started. Then he played on turf toe and tore his ACL. But I remember I went to sleep because I was like, I'm not about to watch this, bro. Like they gonna destroy them. I woke up. I remember waking up, grabbing my phone, hopping on Twitter. I have never seen Twitter so sad, bro. This is when I only follow Chicago people because I didn't know nobody who didn't live in Chicago. Yeah. Bro, so like I've never seen Twitter collectively so sad, bro. Everybody was like, bro, I hope it's a knee sprain. I hope it's a knee sprain. Came down, torn ACLs. Yeah, I've never seen Twitter so sad, bro. But bro, the craziest part, remember like the return, bro. Yeah. Remember they had like all them ads in return, bro.
And then he never returned.
Bro, I remember when he tore his shit in Portland, his like fucking MCL. I was with Scott. We was at a Ad 2 show.
Been watching that game.
We was at an Ad 2 show at Shrine, and Julius Peppers was in
Shout
there.
Out
and
Ad
shit.
2.
Half of half the Bears was in there. And shit. Yep, he was in there, and I remember like I'm on my phone. They like, bro, DRose just tore his MCL. This man Scott wanted to leave. G. Like he wanted to leave and go home.
I was like, you gotta leave on your own. I was there to strategy.
But nah, like that was like yes. I like a lot of people probably actually don't even remember like young Derrick Rose. Yeah, like they actually don't.
Like even it's even video of him post ACL surgery cooking Steph, like in a regular season game. Like I mean, I'm sorry, y'all can't tell me that like you really like people really don't. I don't think there's anybody in the NBA since Derrick Rose that dunks the ball with such ferocity as Derrick Rose does. Other than anybody other than maybe Yanis. But Yanis is so tall and so long, it's kind of like a kiddie hoop to him.
It kind of like Giannis. That's why like Giannis's dunks, like him being so long, kind of takes away from him sometimes.
It's like, I mean, come on, sometimes the man be taking off from damn in the free throw.
But
line.
He's so long, it don't look the same.
Taking off. From
I
the
know,
free
but
throw
look
line,
at me, G. He's so long, it don't like G. If DRose that, you gonna faint.
If you put Giannis silhouette over MJ silhouette, you can't see MJ silhouette. That's how long the man is.
He's so long, so it kind of takes away from it a little bit.
Come on, like G. You didn't see the man go up in the air, get ready to one hand yam this man in the middle of the air, man grab the ball, take it, and throw it up and make
but
a left hand
wasn't
layup.
as impressive because he's so
That
long.
ain't impressive?
It was, but he's so long.
Bro, it was against a 7-footer.
If you're like, but
That don't make sense. I feel like you got a bias towards Giannis.
No, I
feel
don't.
like you got a Steph kind of like bias towards
It's
Giannis
just,
for some reason.
literally, it just don't look the same because he's so long.
So if Giannis get to the finals this year, what you gonna say about him then? Because I feel like you've been criticizing this man.
He still got 2 more levels he can go to.
Come on, man.
He do.
So if he wind up winning, so if he wind up getting to the finals, regardless of whether they win or not, which actually if they get to the finals, it might be 6-7.
It's gonna be 7.
It depends on who they play.
No, that's the Warriors gonna be 7 games.
It's not gonna be 7 games.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It'll be a smooth 6.
Okay.
It'll be a
difficult
actually, you know what? It'll be a smooth 5.
They're gonna have a difficult time.
It'll be a smooth 5 because the Warriors not gonna want to play Game 7 at home on Oracle. I think that's gonna bring up too many spirits. I don't want to watch that shit. I don't want to watch that shit. I was mad at Steph Curry for fucking 3 weeks after the Warriors lost in 2016, bro. I was mad at Steph Curry for legit 3 weeks. I legit watched replays of that fucking game every day for 3 weeks because I was so mad at Steph Curry.
I've never seen it again. I just want to live it once, but no.
That's funny that you've never watched that game.
I wanted to live it once. I've never seen the whole last 3 games. I've never seen replay of them. I've only seen the 4th quarter when you made me watch the last 12 minutes of the finals. 2016. I've never seen the rest of the game. I don't want to see it again.
You're wilding.
I've never even watched all of Game 5 again. I don't want to live it again. I just want to live and have those moments. I do not want to rewatch that shit. But no, I think a lot of stuff Giannis does it takes away because he's so long. But DRose, the reason why that shit looks so incredible is because he really 6'2". So when you throw a lob up and he gets up the fucking lob that
Donovan Mitchell, Royce O'Neal, Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, but I'm talking about D-Rose shit. No, because D-Rose jumped way higher than Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, way higher.
But now the one when Stacey King was I want to go higher. Yeah. That one, he jumped, had to pause for the ball, catch it, and then dunk it. I don't think people understand, one, how athletic this man was, and then two, like you said, he had been playing point guard his whole life. Russ came into the league a 2 guard. Even Steph came into the league, he was a 2 guard who switched to point guard because they didn't have 2 guard size. D-Rose, we all know, we all from Chicago, has been playing point guard forever. I remember the state championship game when they said he couldn't play point guard, he got 20 assists and scored 8 points. I think he had 10, it was either 8 points or 10 points, had 20 assists to show everybody I can play point guard. So and then you equip that with the jump shot that seems to have come later, I would only assume that he would eventually got a jump shot.
He would have got look, if
he would have been the perfect point guard.
No, literally, and this is gonna sound wild, but if Derrick Rose had the health of Russ, Derrick Rose legit would still be the best point guard in the NBA.
Oh, by far.
Because if he could put up 50 with this body now, if he would have progressed, no, offensively, if he would have progressed in the same, maybe not as slowly, because obviously if you're not hurt, then you can train on different stuff but people don't remember, Derrick Rose used to cross people over off a head fake. Not even fancy dribbles. He literally hit you with a head fake and then he's gone. You look one way and then he's this way. You literally and booming on something literally the fucking Goran Dragic dunk.
They don't what?
What?
He went up, hit the man, cocked it back, and then dunked.
I've never in my life seen a dunk like that live. Other than that.
Yeah.
I watched that game live. I've never seen a dunk like that live. When he did it, I didn't even know what happened until the replay, and I'm like, did he just do that?
Hit that man in the air, cocked the ball back, half time steal, and then dunk.
And the funniest part is Goran Dragic the whole time. It's like
this.
It's in fetal position.
It's I think he jumped and then realized, oh shit, this
motherfucker
can jump.
He's going higher.
He's going higher. Oh shit, dog, this not gonna end well. Remember when the shit in the garden when he did fucking the that shit
early in his Bulls career.
Yeah,
I low key think they won that game.
No, that was wasn't that the Melo Easter game?
They did lose that game.
Yeah, that's when Melo hit them 3. That's when Melo hit them 3 threes.
You know what? I do remember
that's the Melo Easter game.
I was mad as hell.
That is a classic game, bro.
You know what? I actually remember that game.
That game is classic. The Melo Easter game. You would have swear it was a playoff game. I always
love Bulls-Knicks games because I love watching the Bulls blow the Knicks out, especially when Derrick Rose in his prime.
Yeah.
Now I don't care about them. But back
Nobody
then,
cares about
then, I wanted Derrick Rose to annihilate the Bulls. So every time they played the Knicks, I was in front of my television.
Bro, the fucking...
I can't believe it. But yeah, you
bro,
know what?
the fucking...
Yeah. But hold on. But Melo hit like a 3 with like...
Two threes. He hit
like 5 or 6 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, the first 3 I think was over Luau Dang, and that was like tied the game. And then like then like the second 3 he hit was in overtime that actually won the game. That's when Mike Green had the Melo bang.
Oh yeah,
puts it in.
I remember.
That was that game,
That's
classic
wild.
game. But nah, bro, like even fucking the Joel Anthony dunk, and like you said with the crossovers, bro, like the man was so fast. He didn't really need like moves. He didn't really have handles like that.
Yeah, he
it
got
was
way
just
better
like
handles
if
than
I
me.
do this and I'm so fast, and you try to change direction, you're gonna fall.
Yeah, he got better handles now.
Yeah,
he gets to the rim. He gets to the rim off pure skill now.
He's a more skilled basketball player now.
Now he plays. Now his game to me is more reminiscent of Tony Parker. If Tony Parker had a little bit more athleticism.
I agree.
Because Derrick Rose, I think
he can still dunk if you want to.
Realistic. If he wanted to boom somebody,
he could do it.
If he still wanted to go up and dunk every time,
he could
do it. But he's not gonna survive.
Yeah.
And I think he knows. Like I can still get up there,
but it's not worth it.
But it's not worth it. Like I don't care about it. I'm never gonna be what I was at that point in time. So it really ain't no point. Let me lay the ball up and figure out better.
Like
angles.
even Blake yesterday, I don't know why he tried to dunk. He dunked and I'm like,
I didn't watch that game.
He got the fast break and he dunked and I was like, you're gonna get hurt. And he came back down limping. I'm like, why did you even do that, G? Now, granted, he yammed bro ass. The dude he dunked on, he yammed bro ass. Like, one of them shits with, like, you trying to chase me.
Yeah.
And, like, I knew you chasing me, so I'm going to just, like, dunk it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he yammed bro ass. And then, like, they pushed him on the floor. Like, if he was, like, healthy, that shit would have been super evil. Because he would have got up higher. But I was like, bro, why did you do that, G? I know you're going to get hurt. Came out here and got hurt. Actually, shout out Blake for playing yesterday.
Shout out Blake for playing both of them games.
Because he didn't have to do that.
He like he got a cast on.
He didn't have to do that, G. Blake ain't had to do that, G. Blake didn't have to do that, G. Blake
he played decent though.
He did, but he couldn't move.
But you always say Blake was hurt, so now Blake was hurt, but he played.
He was hurt, but
so
he
it
played.
Ain't no excuses.
Come on, G.
No,
that man couldn't move.
Drummond got annihilated.
Yeah, he did.
No, that's the difference. The difference in the series of the Bucks and the Pistons was Drummond got annihilated.
He did.
He did.
He did. He got.
But yeah, man, it sucks that they don't remember DRose.
Yeah, it does. So we had that whole argument with Twitter today again.
I really want to name this episode. It sucks that they don't remember DRose.
We can name it that because it sucks they don't remember that man. The internet legit don't remember that man.
Put the fucking Simba meme over these men.
They did put the Simba meme over that man, dog. Crazy.
I really want to make that the cover, but that'll make people mad.
No, it probably would make people mad as hell. I do remember that. People was still mad about that.
Yeah.
I remember like who else got hurt?
I kind of want to put roses around them though. You know what I mean? Like just put like a gang of roses around them. And then like make it, you know how they always look like pieces like art. I'm just making that shit like some art. G.
I'm fucking screaming.
And put like D-Rose from now looking.
They don't
like,
remember D-Rose. I'm dead.
They don't remember D-Rose, man. It sucks they don't remember.
In about like 10 minutes,
no, it's on. Yeah.
We not gonna remember Russ,
man.
See, I'm telling you, bro. They gonna do Russ like they doing Melo and Iverson. G. In about like 4 years, they gonna do that man like that.
Yeah, but that's on Russ.
It is. Even like the way he talks to the media, like bro, like
yeah, actually,
the media has a
the
media has a huge impact on like your perception. So like, if you out here next question and being rude with the media, like bro, these are people who writing about you. These are people who basically control your narrative. Sometimes.
Yeah, I understand him, but his skill on the basketball court, and it's the same grievance Kevin Durant has. It's my skill on the basketball court that matters, and not what I say to people like me and you.
But KD talks though.
But that's not the point. Their position is, and I can speak to this as someone who manages entertainers. Like their position is like, it's a privilege for you to hear me speak.
Fair.
So I shouldn't have to answer and succumb to questions that I don't want to be answered, especially by people that I don't care for.
Fair.
Because in any other profession, you don't have to do that. Now, I understand that they make as much money as they make due to media and people like us spending thousands of hours building things like this around them. Because if the NBA stopped existing tomorrow, this wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
This is gone, right?
They
are the product, right? So they are like, I'm the fucking product. Why do I need to speak? So that way Pavy can get a quote and get his fucking retweets off. I'm the one making $35 million a year. But what they don't realize is that You making $35 million a year because Pavy is tweeting bad shit about Steph. So if I ain't never watched Steph, I'm like, I'm gonna watch Steph because I know fucking Pavy is wrong. And then they probably like, you know what? See, Steph just hit a mid-range shot. Fuck Pavy. Steph just he just hit like a contact with left. Man, fuck Pavy. Man. And then you're like, you know what? I gotta go see Steph because this man cold. And then you see that play Steph made? No, I ain't see that shit. Oh man, like how you know about that shit, man? This motherfucker on Twitter named Pavy. So now just imagine all these other larger motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck they talking about. Talk about the same shit. And then it's also when you're in the media room, you realize that some people don't necessarily always ask the most favorable questions of your athletes.
Yeah, they don't. They can.
And don't get me wrong. Your question is a question that the world wanted to know.
It was what the world wanted
to know.
But
if you're Kevin Durant,
G, what you mean the world want to know? G,
no. But if you're Kevin, wait, one second. But if you're Kevin Durant, bro, it's not the most favorable question after my team just won a game in which the team played a good game.
No, G,
we talking about practice.
I understand.
We talking about what I said in practice.
I understand this,
but I also understand why I want to play it and I want to see it on TV, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Snapchat.
This motherfucker literally said, "Y'all know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant." Then proceeded to give them 38 and basically fucking 30 minutes of game action. The man scored like 30 points in 30 minutes. Did you want to remind people exactly who you was? Because I think sometimes people forget.
Yeah, but why do I need to remind people? I'm here. I've been here.
Of course.
I'm 2-time Finals MVP.
I felt him.
In a row.
I felt him.
In a row.
No,
you say he better than Steph Curry.
Yeah.
So why do I need to? I ain't got to prove.
I felt the answer 100%. But still, sometimes I think people do forget we're talking about Kevin Durant because he doesn't have to show it every single night. Like, there's so much talent on that team that I think, for like all of them, I think that we forget sometimes, oh, this is Kevin Durant, this is Steph Curry, this is Klay Thompson, this is Draymond Green, because they don't have to show it. They don't have to be great every night. They can be cool and still win. Literally, they can be cool and still win.
And also, I want you to keep that same energy when KD has a passive-aggressive game and gives you like 16 or 13 or 17 as you do when you have that energy for Steph Curry. Well, and I want you to keep the same energy that you have for James Harden when he goes out there and has a terrible performance. But he's talking about this is the best game of his career for Stephen Curry. And I know you went back afterwards and corrected it.
No,
but we know. We see the agenda.
No, literally.
We see the agenda.
No, literally.
We see the agenda. We know the agenda.
No. In the middle of the thing, I was about to tweet, yo, like, y'all think he's having a bad game, but he's not having a bad game.
Why you didn't tweet that then?
Because I was watching the game.
Exactly.
He didn't have a bad game.
Steph Curry hater. Yo, shout out to Steph Curry. I respect you, Steph Curry. But for my first time to ever see Steph Curry, I was highly disappointed.
It wasn't a bad game.
It was the most disappointing performance.
It wasn't a bad game.
I was standing up there with the camera taking pictures of this man every time he shot the ball, and it was clank, 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 clank.
It wasn't a bad game, bro.
Finally hit a 3.
It wasn't a bad. And
it was
also,
it was a bad game. It was a
like,
subpar game. That's why I asked Steve Kerr what I asked him. Like, were you trying to run stuff more for Steph or just playing with the offense? But the one thing you always hear the Warriors say, you heard KD say it to me, you heard Klay say it to me, and you heard Steve Kerr say it to me. We all just play within the system and things work, which is also why I don't think KD will leave. But go ahead.
I don't think he'll leave either. I think that and the fact of like some of the events that's happened to him personally this season, like I don't know him, but some events that happened to him personally, I think that's just what you need your teammates for, and you don't forget those moments. Even like, you know, like this like friend got killed or whatever, like, you know, why you on the road with your teammates, like these are moments that like you don't forget your teammates. Somebody may have said like something comforting to you or something like that. Like these are moments that you don't forget. Like these are like your friends. You spend more time with these people than you do your family. And you win rings together. Like you've been on you win rings. You've had moments. You've had battles. Like game 7s together. Like these are moments that you don't forget.
You know that Klay smoke weed all the time.
And like leaving. Seriously, if he really feels like I have nothing to prove to no one, why am I leaving? Why? Because to leave would insinuate that you want to prove something. For the most part.
Why would it insinuate that you want to prove something? Why can't it just mean I just want to play in a different system?
That's fair.
Like I mean, if I'm Kevin Durant, I could easily say I've perfected that system. Fair. I want a new challenge.
Fair.
It has nothing to do with.
But don't you take up a challenge to prove you can do it?
Huh?
But don't you take up a challenge to prove that you can do it?
As someone who every day of my life, all I do is take challenges and risks. I do it because I have to continuously get better because that's what I like for myself.
Fair.
My goal in life, and I say this all the time. I tell my little brothers this all the time. The goal in life is to be a better person the day that you wake up than you were the day before. So, like, that's my goal in life, is to be a better person than I was yesterday.
Fair.
So, if I feel like I've accomplished everything I need to accomplish under this system, same thing when you work for a company. I worked for a company for 5.5 years. I learned everything I needed to learn. It was my time to go. Although I did have something to prove, he probably still might feel like he has something to prove, but that doesn't mean that it. But also, this is the thing that I understand about it. It's like, just because I have something to prove, don't mean I got something to prove to you.
Fair.
Or to y'all, to the fans. No, like, I'm playing a game, a fucking child's game. Let me want to fucking take psycho mental challenges. Let me be Shaq and say David Robinson didn't give me an autograph when I was a teenager.
Hilarious.
That's why I've been going at
made up story. That was fucking hilarious.
That's what I'm saying. Let me be Michael Jordan and make up shit in my head that people said about me, so that way I can
psych myself into it. No,
exactly. So it has nothing. But that's part of the issue. It's like, it ain't got nothing to do with y'all. Like, I don't need y'all to play basketball.
I feel him.
But he does need us to play basketball.
I feel him. I felt him. I did not have.
So he got to understand that you need us to play basketball. You need Pavy to ask you, Katie, did you feel like you have something to prove tonight after you had the comments right? I've been here for 12 years. I'm 30. I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody.
What the world wanted to know, bro. The world want to know, G. The world. I feel like I asked the question that the world wanted to know. The world want to know that shit.
Katie like, man, you know, man, I'm 30. I'm 12. Man, I'm 12 years old. I'm 30 years old, man.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Shut your ass up. Shut your motherfucking ass up.
If he could have, look, we was at the prize. He was like, shut your little noodle neck ass up. Let's go on the court right now and get your ass buckets. Fuck you mean? I know who you are. I seen them tweets. Little noodle neck ass.
Okay, she's actually.
No, the funniest part is, like, I know some of them probably see our tweets.
I'm sure they see our tweets
because of fucking Warriors World.
I'm sure they see our
Warriors
tweets.
World. I just want to say, y'all called the truce. Warriors World called the truce. So therefore, our love-hate relationship with Warriors World has ended because they decided to follow us after you interviewed Kevin Durant. I guess you were like
that was final straw.
You were like Lady Brienne on Game of Thrones. They finally knighted you, G. Like, no offense, you like Lady Brienne on Game of Thrones. They finally knighted you. But they followed us, you know. They was following us before, and then they unfollowed us.
Then they blocked us.
And then they blocked us.
They would block
and
us,
then they unblock us. Like,
then block us, then unblock us. Like, every time we had an argument, they would block us, then unblock us, then block us, then unblock us.
Because we.
They sent my roommate a shirt, bro. It had me blocked.
The funniest part.
I'm like, G, you sent my roommate a shirt, G. Like, what the fuck? Why do you have me blocked, bro? Like, you gave this man a free shirt. G.
The funniest part about it now is, like, all of them reporters that blocked us, like, early on when we was tweeting, we like, man, that's a trash ass take. Like. I click on their page, it's like blocked. I'm like, damn, I don't even know what I did to you. But
I know. I have literally. I'd be like, y'all don't even like. Some people block me on my personal page. I'm like, dog, what did I do?
I feel them. People block us because it's like, fuck your opinion.
I never understood why people block people until like recently.
Why?
It's just like, I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, I feel them.
Like, literally, I'll be in my comments sometimes and be like, yo, I don't want to see this shit. I'm not gonna block you, but like, I don't want to see this shit. Like, in our mentions sometimes.
It don't matter.
It's like, yo, I don't.
It don't matter. That's what you build a platform for. So if you could block it out, I mean, yeah, block it because you don't want to see it. But, like, I still think it's weak. It's certain reporters that got us blocked, and it's like, you can block us, but, like, when you look back at it in actuality, what did we really say? This girl called me sensitive today. I made a joke about it, and then she came back and was like, she said something about me.
She said, like, you buffoon.
Oh, yeah, she called me a buffoon. And I'm like, now who's sensitive? Right? Now who's the sensitive one, right?
Who's the sensitive one?
Right?
Who's in their
I don't care if you are a man, woman, gay, straight, whatever you are. If you come, whatever you identify as, if you come inside of Hoops and Brews mentions and you talking trash and you call me an idiot, that immediately opens you up for all slander. I don't care what you like, for real. I don't. Everybody can get the slander cannon. So she thought it was sweet. She called me an idiot. She's like, I'm talking about him. No, you wasn't. You called me an idiot. I know who you was talking about. You specifically called me an idiot. And then you called me emotional after I was like, get out of here.
And then you called me a buffoon.
And like I said, if you don't know who Ira Newble is, if you don't know who Robert Track the Trailer is, G, get out of our mentions. Go back and watch. G, if you don't know who Mighty Mouse is, we're not even going to say his name.
You don't know who Mighty Mouse is, and you better know the first team he played for, too.
If you don't know the guy who was told by Whoopi Goldberg in the movie Eddie. He said, you're not a real he was like, I'm a real player, you're not a real coach. And she was like, well, you're not a real player, looking like a little roach. If you don't remember what starting point guard for the San Antonio Spurs that was, you can't talk to me about basketball, G. You can't talk to me about basketball, G. You've never seen Eddie, G. And actually, I named Air Bud as my favorite basketball movie. Eddie is my favorite basketball movie. Have you seen Eddie?
No.
G, you ain't seen Eddie Whoopi Goldberg?
I've seen it, but like I saw
Bro,
like
go
once
back and watch
Eddie.
Eddie, G.
I saw it once a long time ago.
It's like if somebody gave you the fucking Knicks and was like running Knicks.
She was in the garden. Yeah.
She was like a super Knicks fan, and she won a fan contest, and the owner was like, "Yo, come and run the team." She like, "What?"
Gee, I would go crazy.
Gee, literally, she on the sidelines. My man walked up to her. He said, "I'm a real." He said, "I'm a real." Oh yeah. Oh no, he let her be the coach. He fired the coach, the real coach. The real coach is like Tibbs. It was like they couldn't fire Tibbs and be like, "Yo, I'm getting packed to coach the Knicks."
Let's go, G. Let's go. We out here. 1 floor flat the whole game, nigga. 1 floor flat the whole game, bro.
Bro, your ass gonna go on 2K. You gonna go to your favorite playbook. Like, yo, let me copy all these plays.
You want a hella floppy.
Let me copy out. You gonna be hella
floppy.
Hello 2K. Like, what's this system proficiency? All right, James. I got you, James Dolan. Yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this to G. We're gonna run it 7 seconds or less. Well, why? But like, cause I believe that this is the most proficient system. G, what if Derrick Moore was just going home and like
he probably
2K?
does. Nah, he probably no, bro. Like I realized that, like, bro, when they traded Kyrie and like IT came. Bron said, like, yo, I've been, like, getting used to IT by playing 2K. He literally said that. LeBron James said that. When Bron said that, I was like, you never telling me nothing about playing 2K ever again. This man, Bron, said he get used to his teammates by playing 2K. He probably be mad deep in franchise mode, sense of proficiency.
I don't even think he be in franchise mode. I think what LeBron James does is
play now.
Nah, I think Bron is a secret online player, which is why we only randomly see LeBron Snapchatting himself playing online. I think LeBron probably play online like a couple times, and then usually he just playing the computer on Hall of Fame with all the settings up. Like, I'm gonna fucking. I guarantee you, LeBron turned his settings up on 2K.
He probably do.
And when he play normal, people be getting his ass washed.
I'll probably get LeBron drugs on 2K.
You decent with your pick and roll, bro.
I am like, I play like the Rockets.
That shit weak.
I literally play like the Rockets.
That shit weak.
I play like the Rockets.
I hate that shit. That
I
shit
only
weak.
take threes or layups.
That shit weak.
I take threes and layups.
That shit weak.
The only difference is I do pick and pop more than I do pick and roll.
That's why James Harden ain't an MVP, because that shit weak.
But no,
it's not real. It's not real basketball. G.
Oh, what's it is? That shit last night was terrible. And I'm gonna say this. Call me crazy. They better win game 5. They better win game 5. If they don't win game 5, I swear to God, I wouldn't be shocked if the Rockets were the first team to lose a 3-0 lead. I swear to God, I wouldn't be shocked, bro.
They're not gonna lose.
I swear to God, I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't bet money on it happening, but they better win game 5.
They're not gonna lose
Look, you better win game 5 because Utah is a very tough play. Like, that crowd was loud as shit last night.
Yeah, they were.
They were loud as shit, and those Utah players got a whole lot of pride. Like, they not wouldn't like Orlando came out here laid flat. The Nuggets came out, not the Nuggets. The Nets came out here laid flat. Utah not gonna do that. Donovan gonna shoot them.
OKC ain't laid flat so far.
Donovan gonna shoot them 35 shots.
OKC versus Portland, 6:26 mark in the first quarter. If you want to replay the game and listen to it as we do happy hour, the Nuggets are beating the Spurs by 21 right now in the third.
Well, all right.
Damn. Okay. All right, San Antonio.
Well, let me shut the
Damn,
fuck
I
up.
said the Spurs are gonna win in 6.
We wrong about that.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Nah, the Nuggets, honestly, bro, they might go to the conference finals. Not even.
You just
lying.
said Dame was going to the conference finals.
No. Here's what I said. I said no. Since the beginning, I've been saying this. I've been saying I wouldn't put my money on them to go, but if they got there, I wouldn't be shocked. Reason being is like,
why would the Nuggets beat them?
Because Jokic, right? So like, Cantor got to come out and guard Jokic.
Nah, I disagree.
So who Cantor gonna guard then?
Huh?
Millsap?
I run a different lineup. I put Zach Collins at center, and I put Al-Farouq.
You start Zach Collins?
I start Zach Collins, and I bring Ken off the bench.
I'm not starting Zach Collins.
The reason why I start Zach Collins is because Jokic can't fucking play defense. So
he's been playing better.
No, I run Zach. I start Zach Collins over Cantor because Cantor can't play defense, but I can bring Cantor off the bench, and Cantor's used to playing off the bench all year long. I start Collins and fucking Aminu. Cause the Nuggets ain't got no size to counter with that. You got Millsap and Jokic.
I mean, I'm
gonna put Aminu. I'm gonna put Aminu
you got
on
Mason
Millsap.
Plumlee is size.
Huh? Yeah, but they're not gonna start Plumlee.
They're not gonna start him, but
Plumlee
they
don't
do.
start.
They don't.
When
But
Plumlee
they do
come in,
run
I bring in Canner.
But they do run lineups of Plumlee and Jokic, and
And
also
fine, then I put Canner and Aminu on the floor.
And also they got like a couple of guys to throw at Dame. They could probably they could do a decent job.
They got nobody to throw at Dame. Dame and CJ both gonna average 28 in that series.
I don't know about 28. I think one of them might, but I don't know about the other one. One of them might.
They both gonna average more than 25.
I think again one of them might, but I don't know about the other one.
You want to double or nothing on this Chris Middleton bet?
What's the bet?
The Chris Middleton 25. I bet you that Dame and CJ gonna both average 25 points per game if they play the Nuggets. The Douce bottle. That's 2 bottles of Douce. Double or nothing on Chris Middleton. Because I'm gonna lose that Chris Middleton.
You're gonna lose the fuck out that Chris Middleton bet. Let's go though. I think one of them will, but I don't think the other one will. I think they will probably identify one and like, yo, I want to try to take this man out the game. And they got a lot of guys. Like you could throw Malik Beasley at him. You could throw Gary Harris at him. You could throw Torrey Craig at him. Jamal Murray. You got
CJ
a lot
out there giving Paul George buckets. You think Paul George is guarding CJ McCollum and he's been giving his ass 25 a game in the series.
I understand that, but Paul George showed
Michael
allegedly.
Beasley. Whatever his name Beasley.
I feel you. But look, look, man. Paul George showed allegedly is actually hurt, and also with CJ. Honestly, you probably don't want to put a bigger guy on him. You probably
Chris Middleton averaging 19 right now.
I know. And
so that means he would have to have a big series versus who?
Boston. Or against Toronto. Because I think Toronto's going to be the team representing the East, the other side of the bracket of the East.
Please, Chris Middleton. Chris Middleton can give Boston as 28 a game. He going to average 25, and then you're going to be 2 bottles of Douce.
Oh, and O'Brien coming back. He's definitely not going to average 25.
Yes, he is. Yes, that's even more so why he average 25.
No, that's even the less reason for average. That's somebody taking shots away from him.
No, it's not. Who was starting right now? Sterling Brown or whatever name? Yeah, come on, G.
It's another person taking shots away from him.
No, it's not to take shots. It opens up the floor more. You don't have to account for Sterling Brown. Do you really even fuck about if Sterling Brown wide open? Hell no. The mayor going out there shooting 90, 50, 40.
You kind of care, G.
Malcolm Brogdon shooting 90, 50, 40 from the field.
I feel you, but you can't just look at Sterling Brown.
He was the rookie of the year last year, and he's shooting.
But you can't just look at Sterling Brown.
90, 50, 40 before.
No, it was.
Stop that, man.
Yeah, he had a 54-9 season, but you can't.
My point is, he's much more of a threat. Which means you have to account for him. If you're Toronto, instead of Danny Green sagging off of whoever to play, I'm sorry. If you the Celtics, instead of Jaylen Brown being able to sag off of Sterling Brown, he has to stay close to Malcolm Brogdon.
Oh, yeah, he does.
Which opens up the floor for Yanis and Middleton to get shots.
Yeah, fair.
And Brook Lopez is gonna be standing on the 3-point line, so Horford not gonna be in the paint. Aaron Baines
gonna be on.
Aaron Baines gonna be getting his ass boomed. I don't know if Baines gonna be on Lopez.
I don't think.
Who gonna defend the rim? Somebody got to be down there. Who gonna defend the rim?
Horford got to take it.
He gonna get his ass dunked on all series long.
I think he can do a decent job on Giannis.
What I just saw Giannis do to Andre Drummond, he's gonna do 10 times over to Al Horford. I love Al Horford.
I understand you.
No, bro.
But Horford is a much smarter defender than what Drummond is. Drummond sometimes would get in trouble because he wasn't being smart, and Thon Maker was just entirely too small.
Brogdon was shooting 94%, 92%, 92.8% from the free throw line. Crazy. 42.6% from the 3-point line.
Crazy.
And 50% from the field goal range. Taking 11.7 shots a game.
Crazy.
He plays 64 games.
Crazy.
Trust me, when he comes back, Middleton's gonna be better.
He's gonna be better, but he's not gonna reach 25.
I feel
25 is a stretch. Huh? He might go up to 22. 25 is a stretch.
No, it's not. Cause fucking Donovan Mitchell raises he raises his average up to above 25 with that game.
I told you he's gonna average 27 though. I told you that. I told you Donovan gonna average 27 points.
He not gonna average 27.
He is. He gonna shoot he gonna shoot so many shots. He gonna get you 27.
That shit weak.
That's his job. But look, I hate to be like that's his job on his team.
Stop comparing him to D-Wade.
He's not over. Like, look.
Don't ever compare that man to D-Wade ever again.
His job on this team is to get shots up. It doesn't matter about being efficient. His job on this team literally is to just get shots up. He has to get up at least 25 shots a night. That's his job. Who else is gonna shoot the ball? You want Rubio shooting it? The man fucking Gobert be having Harden in the post and don't have a post where he can put the memory on Harden. Nah, I think Harden's a decent post defender, but Harden not fucking 7'2".
Yeah, but if you gonna miss, if you gonna go 8 for 26 or 11 for 26, like
that's his job.
Take 6 less shots.
No.
Take.
Who's supposed to be shooting them?
Take
Have you
3
seen
less
the roster?
threes, bro.
Have you seen the roster? Who's supposed to be shooting them?
That 1 3 that he hit, that he made in rhythm. The next one was a heat check. You didn't need to take that.
People take heat check shots all the time, though.
He don't need to take them. When at that point he was like 8 for 21 or something like that. You don't need to take a heat check, bro.
Up.
You just made 3 shots in a row, bro.
Get shots up. That's why you take a heat check. You made 3 shots in a row.
No, he walked down the court and jacked up a 3 for no reason. Now don't get me wrong. Harden folded like origami in the end of that. At the end of that,
he folded. He was terrible all night. Honestly,
nah.
No.
He was decent in the second
quarter. Stop that. Besides,
he was decent in the second and third quarter. He came out in the fourth quarter.
The only thing he did last night was score the ball. The reason why I said the game before I thought was one of his best playoff performances was because the 6 steals, you had to assist, you had the rebounds. He was doing other things to fight through the fact that he wasn't scoring well. Those are games that 2 years ago, the man,
yeah.
Okay.
Yo, Seth Curry was a huge pickup for Portland.
Yeah, he was. Those are games that 2 years ago, if Harden shoots like that, he does nothing else to help you win, and you lose by 20. So the fact that he had the mental fortitude to fight through that game and still go out there and give me 6 steals, give me the rebounds, give me the assists, to me showed me something about Harden and his focus this year. But the shit he did in game 4 was terrible. I don't want to see him do that shit no more. You got Iggy waiting next round. You got Clay waiting next round. You got people waiting for you next round. You can't be going out here and give me no 8 turnovers. 8 turnovers.
I mean, KD had 9 turnovers in game 2.
He had to play better. He came out, gave you 38 next game.
He came out and did what?
Proved he was Kevin Durant.
I've been in here 12 years. I'm 30. I don't need to prove nothing to nobody.
He came out and proved he was Kevin. He came out and reminded people. I don't know that man's middle name, but he came out and reminded people who exactly Kevin Durant is.
Yo, Katie, I just want to say shout out to you for being very kind to me because you were nice to me. He gave me a nice,
he was in a much better mood.
He gave me a nice, long, articulate answer. Katie, shout out to you for being nice to me.
He was in just a much better mood.
I appreciate that. No, he probably just saw your tweets and was like, fuck Pavy. But Warriors World, they probably didn't change his perception. He probably literally was like, he got burner accounts that probably he probably hella got like 5 burner accounts that followed him. He probably like, man, fuck Pavy. He heard Pavy HoopsNBrews. He's like, man, neck ass out of here, boy, little noodle neck ass out of here, boy. Yo, but Katie, thank you for that quote though. That was a life changing quote. Like, I got texts about it, and I didn't ask about it.
Bro, my dad was like, I called my dad. He was like, yeah, man, people was telling me that, like, KD, like, gave you that quote. I was like, yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
He was like, yeah, man, like, KD seemed a little bit upset with you. I was like, man.
Yo, I saw KD in person. Stop saying you 6'9".
Yeah,
I got homies that 6'7". You literally look a half foot taller.
The craziest part about that whole thing, though, you brought it up, G. We talked to Steve Kerr, G.
Yeah, shout out to Steve Kerr.
I wasn't nervous talking to nobody.
Shout out to Chicago legend. And legend in Dubai, Middle East, Steve Kerr.
But G, when the man walked in there, I'm like, bro.
My heart was like, literally. Like, G, my heart was beating fast. When I talked to KD and Clay, I was like, whatever.
I don't give a fuck, G. Like, first of all, you about
and
our
also,
age.
Steve Kerr was the first person to come in. Doc didn't do his press conference first. Steve Kerr did his press conference first.
Same thing with us.
So it's like the first person
to see is Steve Kerr. G, I'm like, G, Mike passed you the ball when I was 5.
It's not even that. He's one of the 5 greatest coaches ever. Like, I think to build the system, to have the level of excellence. To get to the points that they've gotten, he's already gotten 3 rings, which is more than most coaches have gotten. 3 more than Doc has gotten, and I think Doc is an amazing coach. Although I've eased up on Doc now that we've covered the team because now I get to kind of see how good of a coach he is. Yeah. But also you get to see Doc do a good job coaching.
But I think Doc's X's and O's have also just gotten better as well.
Yeah.
I think his X's. I think he's gotten better, and also you got to forget. Remember, he got Sam Cassell and that staff. Like he has a good staff with him as well. Like just even having the basketball.
Pat Bev always talk about Sam. Cassell.
Just like even having the basketball mind of Sam Cassell. Like granted, even like Gilbert talked about this in his podcast. Like the go-to guy. In Minnesota, it wasn't KG.
Yeah, it was Sam Cassell.
It was Sam Cassell. Like when they needed a shot, it was Sam Cassell. You got to think about Sam Cassell won 2 rings with the Rockets. He's been on those teams. So even I think he was even on Boston.
Yeah, he was.
He was even on Boston.
So,
like,
in Milwaukee. I actually
so,
like Sam Cassell when he was on Milwaukee.
Me too. That was not. He was like part of their big 3.
Yeah.
It was Ray Allen, Sam Cassell, and Big Dog. So like you got
old dog, but I feel you.
Fair. So you got a whole bunch of good basketball minds behind you. But like even I know what a player's coach is by like watching Doc. It's like if I was a player, I would want to play for Doc.
Yeah.
Just even the confidence he says, like, was the main thing that he said that stuck out to me, just like even in life, past basketball, was when he was like, if you're scared to miss 50 shots, you can't play for me.
When he said that?
One of the times I was there. I think it was after. He was like, I tell everybody, man, like if you aren't willing to miss 50 shots, you can't play for me. Shoot it. If you open, shoot it. I don't care if you 0 for 45. Shoot the next one. But like just a coach telling you that, like, yo, like shoot the ball.
Yeah,
bro.
I
like,
feel you. I mean, you can see it with all of the players. I mean, I would go to war for Doc Rivers, and I don't even play on the team. I fuck with Doc Rivers.
Yeah, I fuck with that.
Like literally, like you can't slander the Clippers no more to me. That's how much. That's how much respect I have. No, literally, that's how much respect I have for their organization and for Doc Rivers as a whole.
I agree.
Like after you, like what, like I can. You want to know the best part about it is, I'm so glad that we got to cover the team under this regime and not under the last one, because the last one I'm sure would have felt a lot different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure it would have felt a lot different. The energy in that place would have felt a lot different.
Yeah.
Not saying that the people in that place would have been bad.
But
the energy I feel like would be a lot better. With Steve Ballmer controlling the Clippers, when I walk in that arena, I always, and when I go to a Clippers game, I'm expecting to have a good time. And usually it's because I know that usually where I like to sit in the games, I like to sit on the opposite side of where the home team is. So that way I can get to watch the visiting team play, because I can watch the home team play all the time. Mm-hmm. So I can always see Steve Ballmer. You know what I mean? Like straight in front of me. So you see him there at the games. This man worth $2 billion. He'd be at damn near every Clippers game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So when you walk in there, you feel that energy versus that shit that was there before. Fucking V. Stiviano, G. They ain't want Magic at the game, G. I'm sorry, G. Come on, G. Magic no June Green, G. Don't disrespect Magic, G.
June Green, what's up, baby?
What's up, baby?
June Green, what's up, baby?
I literally got to say it on my phone. Whenever I feel good, I'm just going to
June Green, what's up, baby?
Whenever I feel good, I'm just going to tweet that out.
June Green,
what's up, baby?
But nah, serious. I mean, like, nah, you're right. And even just having, like, again, I would say this a million times. I think the future is bright for the Clippers. And
Kawhi going to be there.
Look, man, if Kawhi comes to this team, I'm telling you, this is a...
June Green, what's up, baby?
And look, I'm telling you, if Kawhi comes to this team, this is a 55-win team. 55 to 60-win team.
Yeah,
the only thing on their roster they don't have is a starting small forward. They got every other position. They running out 3 guards right now.
Yeah, they are.
It's the only thing they don't have is a starting small forward. But like the Lakers, like
why? And a shooting guard.
Nah, they got one. Landry. I like Landry. Landry is like your Reddick, and he's gonna get better, and he plays defense. He's not a bad defender. He plays defense. He's gonna get better, and he's a rookie. I like Landry.
Yeah, but I don't know. But if I'm
Landry is like having.
But if Kawhi's out there, we in a win now mode.
Landry got you. You
he's
good.
Second year player. That means you're run out 2 second year players.
You good.
No.
You good.
Run out 2 second year players. Actually, you're gonna be running out 2 second year players. Zubac and a 4th year player in Danilo. That's not enough to win. That's not enough to win 55, 60 games. We need more than that.
But listen, you like
you get Kawhi and Jimmy.
Look. Still, you got Pat Bev. Pat Bev's still gonna be there. You still got Lou Will. You got Trez. So you got guys to back up these guys. Can you imagine you stick Kawhi out there, right? And then let's say at the 6-minute mark, you sub the bench in, and you bring in Lou Will and Trez and Pat. With that, you good. You gotta remember, like most starters are pretty much even. The thing where games get fucked up at is the bench. Like even the Raptors and Magic series. What kept the Magic in the series for like most of the games was the bench.
Because Vukovic
the starters, like the Raptors starters, was beating the shit out of the Magic starters.
Vukovic was terrible.
Terrible. Cost themselves some money. The Raptors starters,
yeah, he's not getting the max. No way
at all. The Raptors starters was beating the hell out of the Magic starters. Then when the bench, when you got to Terrence Ross, when you went to Burks, when you went to even Carter Williams had a decent series. Then when you went to the Raptors bench, that's what kept them in the series. Every run they made, even like tonight, they was getting smoked. But when they at least made they run it because it's like 12, like the second, it was because of the bench. Like even some of the Warriors, when they like the reason why Steph didn't play those 4th quarters, because the bench made the lead 30. If we go out the game and I made the lead, let's say 14, but the bench take it to 25, yeah, I ain't got to come in. My bench just whoop y'all bench ass. Even the Clippers, like mostly what happens is like the starters are even.
For the Clippers?
Yeah.
And the Warriors?
No. I'm not talking about the Clippers against everybody else. The Warriors, no. But I'm talking about like against most teams. Stop.
I said Danilo ain't made no shots.
No, I mean like against most teams that they'll play.
Danilo been a ghost.
He's been terrible.
And I got mad respect for Danilo, but he has not been great this series.
He's been awful.
They lose this series. I mean, they're going to lose the series, and he's kind of he's a reason why.
Nah, he can't score right now. Like if like Doc said, like yo, if Danilo and Lou aren't gonna score, how we gonna win?
He said it's not impossible,
but it's hard.
It's
not happening, especially against the Warriors.
I think it's impossible.
It's not impossible.
I respect Doc, but it's impossible.
It's not impossible.
They went 7 for 30. It's impossible for you to win.
But that wasn't why. But that wasn't exactly.
Trez wasn't good in that game either.
Guys like him got to be better.
Because when the other guys are good, Trez is able to clean up after them and get on the boards. When they don't make shots, then you can pack up the paint and Trez ain't got nowhere to go.
Fair.
When they make shots, you got to actually stay out there and guard them. When they're not making shots, sag off the knee low. You gonna make that shit. The man was like 3 of...
That man was terrible.
He was like 3 of 17 or 3 of 18.
He's been awful this series.
And I respect him, but it's like you got to play better.
He's been awful.
He hasn't been playing that good.
He's like he's been playing like Draymond is really, really affecting him.
I mean,
like the physicality.
Shit, it's
really,
Draymond.
Really
Draymond won Defensive Player of the Year.
And Draymond also lost a lot of weight and looks a lot better.
Yeah, he does.
He looks a lot better. Like
Draymond looks great on the floor.
He looks like Rich Paul and them set him down like, yo, your ass need to get in shape. If you want this max, get your ass in shape and go out there and hoop.
Yeah.
Because allegedly he lost all that weight when he signed with Clutch.
Oh, for real?
That's the thing.
I'm not upset at
he lost all that weight when he signed with Clutch. He said he lost 23 pounds. Now, granted, I was listening to the No Chill Gill podcast. He was like, yo, people don't realize, like, in season you gain weight. For one, like, you got to think you're not going to be running as much as you were in the summertime. And, like, you really only get 35 minutes of cardio. If you're, like, one of the star players, right? You may play 35 minutes a game. You get 35 minutes of cardio. As opposed to the summertime, you were probably running 8 miles a day. You get 35 minutes of cardio. And you get in the cities late. It's hard. Sometimes it can be hard to keep your diet. Like, if you get into a city at 3 a.m. and you hungry, what the fuck else is there to get?
I'm eating all that shit. But, I mean, I got a good metabolism, though.
But still, like, so, like, if you look at people...
Zion, don't eat them burgers, G. Don't do it, Zion.
So, it's like, when you usually come into camp, you look a certain way because you've been training, you've been doing nothing but training and working out and hitting the weights, all of that, all summer. Mid-season, you're not doing all that. You didn't play the game. I'm tired. You might have had an injury. You're not trying to go run, stuff like that. So, you look a little bit different. So, yeah, and Draymond was hurt. And Draymond seems like to have a body type where, like, if he eats the wrong thing, he'll gain weight. Like, even if you look at it, how he came in from Michigan State to what his body was.
He also looked like he eating a lot of nachos.
Fair. But still, like, you say you got a fast metabolism. Like, you can eat whatever you want, you good. So, you could, like...
he's also, like, 6'7" and probably
but still...
80 pounds.
But still, if you were, like, 6'2" and you had your metabolism, like, you could just lift weights, whatever, I'll be fine. I probably won't gain that much weight.
Yeah.
Because you ain't never been, like, no type of chunky. Draymond at Michigan State was chunky.
Yeah.
And he dropped weight when he got to the league. So yeah, even like he moving much better. He moving around the court. He actually making dunks now. Like, he was trying to make those statements dunks and missed them shits at first. He's actually making dunks now. Fuck, he funny as hell for playing so.
Chunky.
He funny as hell.
Called that man chunky. I'm screaming.
Okay, but real quick, I want to ask this.
Because I got to get out of here in like 3 minutes.
I want to ask this: if they lose this game, what's next for OKC?
I told you, trade Russ. Trade Russ to the Magic. Trade Steven Adams and tell PG to suck it up because you signed this deal, you sucker.
I think you just need to get some shooters, bro.
Nah.
They don't have no shooting, bro.
Nah. I don't know where you keep telling me that they cap strapped, and I don't know where they're gonna get that.
Adams got to go.
I'm not taking that, man. Keep that, man.
I actually don't mind Noel. I think Noel has played despite everything, I think Noel has played a pretty good series.
Not better than he's not a starter in this. He ain't a starter in the NBA. Stop this, man. You're wilding.
But I don't think you need to have like. I think you can get like a center like. I think even if you got like an Alex Len, you'll be fine. Or like a Dwayne Dedman, you'll be fine. I don't think you necessarily need a Steven Adams to pay him $84 million.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at this trade and the cap actually. The cap damn near might match though. If I'm the Magic, you give me Russ, and I give you Aaron Gordon, and do a sign and trade with Vukovic, and you can take whatever pick we get this year and whatever pick we get next year, and I give you Aaron Gordon and Vukovic on a sign and trade. That's decent. That's a decent team for them. You can run out Schroeder point guard. You can.
You're funny as fuck.
No, for real. You can run out Schroeder point guard. You can, if you want to put Roberson back in there in that 2 spot, you can put Roberson back in there at 2, so that way take pressure off PG. PG, go out there, give me 28, 30 a game, jack up as many shots as you want, get healthy. You have Aaron Gordon out there. He's going to be a great second, third scoring option. Well, really, no. Actually going to be a great third, fourth scoring option. And then you have Vukovic as your center, and then you take Steven Adams and you trade him away for some bench pieces or some cap. Like, I think the OKC is not going to get better.
they're not going to get better because you get rid of Steven Adams and you basically get rid of one deficiency to plug it up with another hole. Like Steven Adams can't score in the post unless he's in a pick and roll.
Terrible in the post.
And Russ can't shoot. People in Orlando will go see Russ. And that team with Russ on there, Orlando, Russ will probably win MVP next year in Orlando. He would. Russ would easily win MVP. And if you Orlando, then we got a decent lineup. We come out, we run Fournier. We run Russ at shooting guard, Fournier. Russ at point guard.
Isaac at the 3.
Actually, honestly, I might ask Russ if he want to play too. I would ask him. I wouldn't tell him that he had to, but I would say, do you want to play the 2? And I would keep DJ Augustine, put Russ at the 2.
You got Markelle though.
Put Russ at the 2. Huh?
But you got Markelle.
But that's even why I keep DJ Augustine. Because Markelle not going to come out next year and be an all-star. He'll be decent. Bring Markelle off my bench. Bring Fournier off the bench. Your starting lineup is DJ Augustine, Russ at the 2. Jonathan Isaac at the 3. And then put Mo Bamba at the 5. And then go out in the offseason. I'm sure they got capped. Somebody going to want to come play with Russ. That's a power forward.
I actually don't mind.
That's not a...
Birch actually had a nice series.
I mean, I'm not upset at that.
Birch had a nice series.
But still, but you look at that team. That's a playoff team in the Eastern Conference, and you damn near don't know who they might beat depending on how good Jonathan Isaac is, and also how good Mo Bamba is.
He got to get a better jump shot.
Yeah, but still, Mo Bamba was going out there being an effective perimeter. Paint
Isaac the one that got to get a better
He does,
jump shot.
but what do you use the summer for? To get better. He's still only 20, 21?
I think he's 20. He might be 20.
Exactly.
He'll be alright.
Send Russ to Orlando. He gonna be mad, but so what? You made your bed. You gotta lay in it.
He gonna be mad.
Seriously, he gonna be mad as hell. But you made your bed. You gotta lay in it.
They're not gonna trade Russ, but I feel you.
I would trade him.
They're not gonna trade Russ.
I would trade him.
They're not gonna trade Russ yet.
I would trade him because the fans are gonna turn on him next year, and then it's gonna be ugly. And then his trade value is not gonna be worth what it is. If you trade him down, you got the opportunity to be able to do a 3-team, 4-team trade around the draft, and you don't know who you could bring in with there. And if I'm PG, I'm mad as hell. But if I'm them, I'm like, yo, we brought you here because we want to win championships. I know you and Russ like each other, and y'all was good friends, but we want to win rings, and we don't want to keep getting eliminated in the first round. If you want to continue to get eliminated in the first round, or you want to be traded, we'll trade you. Figure out how to make you, and I will trade his ass away because somebody will want PG, and somebody will get Portland will give me CJ for PG. Give me CJ, Zach Collins, and something else for PG. I will ship PG's ass to fucking Portland.
I mean, PG and Dame would be insanity.
No, they wouldn't.
Okay.
No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't.
Shit.
No, they wouldn't.
Shit.
No, they wouldn't.
Shit.
No, they wouldn't. Because
Shit.
Nurkic ain't coming back next year. Who gonna be your starting power forward and center?
Kenner.
Come on, man.
Kenner and Aminu.
Come on, man.
Kenner and Aminu.
Come on. That's not getting you where you want to go.
Kenner and Aminu not gonna get you where you want to go?
I don't think so. Not
With PG?
Not as a front line. I don't think they're gonna get you where you want to go right now. I don't know how much of a better player in the playoffs PG is than CJ McCollum. I didn't say in the regular season, in the playoffs. I don't know how much of a better player in the playoffs PJ is than CJ McCollum. CJ hoops every playoffs.
He does.
PG don't always hoop.
But allegedly.
I don't know. I'm sick of the allegedlys. Because CJ McCollum came back from an injury and been balling. But PG out there with all no. If you can't play, then don't play.
I'm just saying.
No. Don't say to reporters in the media, ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm good. I'm fine. Before the game, and then go out there and play like shit. I'm sorry. I'm not giving them no excuses. Like I said with KD earlier, you don't have to like it, but this is how you make money. But also, I understand why you don't like it, but you also don't gotta lie. You also don't have to be rude and disrespectful to people. You can handle yourself with a still similar style of class and not do that. Most people say, like you said, KD is a classy guy, right?
Yeah.
Most reporters not gonna say that about Russ because they don't like interacting with him, right?
Yeah.
So there's still a way to go about doing it, even though you don't like it.
Yeah. Fair.
But if I'm PG, tough shit. You signed a contract. This is a business, player. You say you want to win rings. I just gave you a whole new team, your team. Because we tried to build around Russ for 2 years, and then we realized you were the main piece, which is why we gave you the ball and took the ball out of his hands for half the time. So we gonna make you the main piece. We gonna do with you what we should have did with KD, and we might have wronged KD. I wouldn't even be mad if they apologized to KD because I still feel like OKC, the Thunder, owed KD an apology. I did not like the way that they went out.
For what?
They didn't even let somebody get his number in like summer league or something like that. I feel like they did.
So,
I didn't care for that. No.
I mean, he gonna get his number retired.
I don't care. No. So what? After I play, don't let nobody else have that number.
Come on, G.
No, that's disrespectful.
G.
I'm Kevin Durant.
Michael
I've
Carter
been there
Williams.
12 years.
Michael Carter Williams took D-Rose number, G.
Huh?
Michael Carter
and it
Williams
was
took D-Rose
disrespectful.
number. Come on,
and it was
G.
disrespectful.
It's not retired yet.
And it was disrespectful. If I see Michael Carter, if I'm D-Rose, if I see Michael, hey bro, why you take my number when you was on the Bulls?
It's
Who
not.
do you think you are?
It's not retired
Who
yet.
you
They're gonna
think you
retire
are?
KD's number though.
Huh?
They're gonna retire.
They better retire D-Rose number. I never go to a Bulls game.
They're gonna
again.
retire D-Rose number.
I'm not going to a Bulls game again until D-Rose.
They're gonna retire D-Rose number.
I'm not going to a Bulls game until
D-Rose is
is
probably
retired.
honestly gonna be a Bull next year. I wouldn't be shocked.
If he a Bull next year, then he definitely get his number retired.
He should be a
If
Bull
he ain't a
next
Bull
year.
next year, he should get his number retired regardless.
He should be a Bull.
If he don't get his number retired, literally, the moment he retires, and the Bulls don't announce that Derrick Rose's retirement ceremony coming up May 24th, Chicago, I'm never going to a Bulls game again.
I feel you.
Ever. Like
I feel
ever.
you.
I swear to God on my whole soul, I'm never going to a Bulls game. But
I feel you.
trade him.
Fair. I mean, tonight he's 7 for 9 so far, so he's playing better.
No, he playing better, but they still gonna lose. But I'm finna get out of here. It's your boy TPJ. Find us on Twitter, Instagram, Hoops and Brews. As always, find me on Twitter and Instagram at RealTPJ. That's REELTPJ. It's a film joke. If you don't get it, you damn dummy. As always, you'll catch us on Hoops and Brews. We're gonna do it this Sunday because I got stuff to do on Friday, Saturday. But we're gonna have a fresh episode for y'all come Monday. We gonna probably get some some second round matchups on Monday as well. Or on Sunday. So depending upon how the schedule shakes out, we definitely gonna podcast either before the game or whatever to make sure y'all get that. But yeah, man, we gonna figure out how it is. This second round is gonna be a little bit tricky with the schedules, but we'll get it together. We look forward to it. It's your boy TPJ. Go ahead, Pavy.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at Pavy World. That's Pavy World, all one word. My new single "Love For You" is out right now.
Yo,
Make
go
sure
get
you
that.
guys
It's fire.
Go get that.
Turn it on when you with your lady. Dance with her. Just dance with her. Like P did. Just dance with her.
Pavers Volume 2 is coming soon. So
Yeah, man. And the Magic, don't say when they play again. I mean, the Orlando Philly series hasn't been announced yet. So when it gets announced, we'll do it. But still, regardless, we'll have some fresh takes coming up for y'all. Yeah, man. Actually, Vic gonna be here. Happy hour with Vic.
we gotta do a happy hour with it.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a happy hour with Vic on Saturday, so that way that can be up on Sunday, and then we'll do a Hoops and Brews on Sunday, so that can be up on Monday.
All right, cool.
Cool. That sound good, deal, viewers. All right, we'll get it with y'all next time. We out here. Peace.